We can paint the world a beautiful picture.
Hello, my friends. I'm so excited to share this news with you. You've probably heard by now that I have some dies coming out or out already with Sizzix. Now, you kind of probably had that figured out, considering I am the Sizzix spokesperson and I have my own stamps, and so I do design work. So what would be next, right? Dies. Well, I'm very excited to share these with you. These are the first 3 that have come out. They're called framelits, and I'm going to show you how they work in just a minute. I have 3 different designs currently, more in the works, don't worry. But I have the pennants, the scalloped pennants, and then the fancy frames. Now, look at this cute little shape. You'll notice that's the shape of my logo. But also, club members, remember when you got your free mini stamp set not too long ago that said thank you and it was 2 different stamps? Well, I bet if you just put those 2 together, I wonder what would happen. That's all I'm going to say, okay? But I also want you to know, if you order these on our website, I do sign them for you just as a cute little thing. You can purchase these at your local scrapbook store. So if you don't want to pay shipping, please feel free to go to your local scrapbook store and pick them up there. If they're having a good sale, pick them up there, please. Or online. You can find these almost everywhere now. They're called framelits by Sizzix, and these shapes you can find anywhere, plus tons others that we came out with from Sizzix. They don't have my name on them, but they just have, they're just regular. So you don't have to purchase them from me, but a special little thing that I thought I would do is I'm signing them. If the orders get too big, we might have to stop doing that. But as of right this second, I'm signing them, okay? Just a little fun thing. Let me show you how easy they are to use, and I wanted to share another tip with you. Banners for All, probably our all-time favorite, or close to, Kenny, don't you think? Close to our all-time most popular stamp set that we have. I know we have a couple others that are a close second, or they're nose to nose on the sales. But this stamp set is a very, very popular, Banners for All. Well, let me share with you. What I've done is I've just stamped my little triangle right there. And here is the smallest die from the regular pennant stamp set. I'm sorry, die set. Now you'll notice that the cutting edge is on the very, very inside of this die. So when I turn it over and I line it up on my cardstock, I know exactly where I'm going to cut, because what I see is what I'm going to cut. I don't have to worry about if it's centered or not, because if I see it, that's where it's going to cut. Now, one of my little tricks, I use a piece of a Post-it note. And once I've lined that up on my cutting pad, so I'm going to line that up, get it exactly where I want it. I don't want it to move, so I'm going to use a Post-it note and lay that on top. Now, I can move this around and I'm good. I don't have to worry about it moving. And when I put my other cutting pad on top, I don't have to worry. Now, a question I get a lot, will these dies work through the competitors' machines? What do you mean you have a competitor machine? No, I'm kidding. It's okay. I don't take offense to it. Yes, they do work in competitor machines. I use the Big Shop because obviously that's the company I work for. So, and it's the best machine. So I'm running it through the machine. Now, not only is it perfectly stamped because I'm using my high quality made in the USA stamps, but now because of these dies, I have a perfectly cut out image as well. Isn't that adorable? Now, so now I have it cut out here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out another piece of cardstock using the scalloped. So I'm going to run that through. Now this one doesn't have a stamped image, so I don't need to worry about it moving around, so I don't need to use the Post-it note. That was just a little tip if you're cutting out a stamped image or some pattern paper that you don't want it to move because you want it to be exactly right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that out and I'm going to lay this triangle on top. And now, I have a scalloped border around my stamped image. Another thing you can do is you can stamp directly onto the scalloped pennant instead if you want just that and you don't want to do 2 layers. But just for fun, we're going to put this together because this is so exciting for me to finally have this available. Now, Sizzix later in the year at the very end of the year, is going to come out with my stamps made in the USA still with matching dies also. But look at that. Isn't that adorable? So cute, so exciting. I'm thrilled. So I just wanted to share those with you. Again, the dies are available anywhere. Go to your local scrapbook store, purchase them. We do have them on our website, but feel free to go to your local scrapbook store and support them as well. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.